Hello and good morning, my dear class 5 students. Today I am going to discuss the last portion of your grammar and writing section. We will start the lesson with will and going to. So, firstly, we will start with will. Will is an modal verb. Where we use will, we generally we use will to talk about a future action. Okay, in various situations. In what kind of situations? They are verb plus will. Okay, do something or for someone to predict an action in future. That means to do an action in future in the first case. Okay, in the second case, to predict event in the future. Okay, to do action in the future in the first case, or to predict an action in the future. That means beforehand we should tell that what will happen in the future. So this is the second case. Another case it is used is no. It is usually used to talk about things which will happen certainly. Okay. So first thing to talk about verb plus will is used. Will plus verb is used to talk about the action that is going to be happen in the future. In the second case, if we are going to predict something in the future, that means if we are going to foretell something in the future, then we will use will plus verb. Another case is when we are using will. No, we mean to say that something is going to be happened. No, very certainly. That means something will happen surely. So this is another case we use will, and another some cases are there we use to promise something. Especially this promise is used in the case of I or will. Okay, in case of I or will pronoun, we use will, then it becomes a promise. Okay, that we will surely do something. For example, here Harry and Doreen said, we will buy some new dinner. That means the subject is here we. That's why it means they will surely buy something. Another situation is we also use will to make a promise. Okay, that means if I using with will, I plus will, that means I am making some promise. I will do your homework. That means that I will surely do your homework. Okay, if I say I shall do your homework, that means I will do it in future, not I am promising. I am not promising here. So let us take this example. I promise I will do better in the next examination. That means he is promising that he will surely do better in the next examination. So this is the case where no, when I and we take will, it becomes a promise or surety, certainty. So this is all about will here till now. You will learn in detail in the future classes. So match this situation with an offer for help. For example, here there are different four types of situations here. And this lady carrying too much articles with his hands, too much bags. What kind of help we can offer? I will carry some bags for you. That means I am promising her I will do some help. If we offer somebody some help, that means it's surety. So I will is used in case of offering help for somebody. In this next situation, the boy has got punctured his bicycle. So what can we do here? We can do this. I will help you to fix the puncture. So here also I am offering the help to this boy. Another situation here is the old man is trying to cross the road. What can we do? We can do this. We will help you to cross the road. At least this we can do. Here, this two boy got their racket damaged. What can we do? We can do this. We will lend you our rackets. So this is these pictures has been taken and the situations has been taken to describe, now to tell you that in case of first person pronouns like I and we are offering some help to somebody, then we will use will whatsoever. Let us move to the next page. Now the next topic is going to. When do we use going to? Okay, it's not only going to. Before this we use be verb, is going to, are going to, am going to. Okay, so different forms of be verb is used with going to. So the main purpose of using going to is that we want to tell a future action, but that future action will surely, it's very planned. It will happen very, very near, in very nearly, within minutes. Okay, so within hour it will happen. So it is very near future. So to denote a near future, we use going to. Okay, for example, I am going to sleep. So it is very near future. I am going to study. It is very near future. He is going to study. They are going to bake a cake. So it is also near future. So this is no going to, use of going to. So nearly every near futures, no, to describe every nearly future that I am or he or she is going to do very soon. In this case, we will or shall is not used. In this case, always going to is used. Always try to remember. Okay, now here in question number B, okay, there are different sentences have been given. We have to use proper form of be verb and going to after the verb. Okay, be verb means I have told you that is, are, where, no, okay, am. These are the various forms of be verb. So according to the subject, these various forms are used. Okay, first a question is, why are you carrying the sheet of paper? So here the subject is I, so I am going to write. Okay, what is he doing with those scissors? Here the subject is E, that means he is going to cut. How will you go to school? The subject is I, that I am going to take. Have you got any idea for Saturday? Here subject is I, that is I am going to play. Similarly, mummy, what are you doing? I am going to. Which book? Here subject is C, that's why C is going to read. So these are the situations. Now, in some cases, will or some cases shall is used. Will or will not is used, sorry. Fill in the blanks with will or will not. Okay. In case of negative action, we use will not, and in case of positive actions, we use will. Okay. But these are used to make, no, to do something surely. Okay. In case of first person and first person pronouns. Question number 1, I will advise my brother to meet you. He will not be able to come for the magic show tonight. I promise I will be kind to others. I will be very careful while doing my homework. I promise I will not leave my homework uh, incomplete. The match will be played even if it rains. I will go to the picnic this weekend. So, this is all about this. And come to the next page. Okay, spelling magic with E. What happens if we add E, okay, to a word in which there is a vowel in the middle and at the two end there are consonants. Okay, so in this case, if there is vowel I in that case, then the pronunciation becomes I types. For example, SIT sit generally, okay, in the middle is vowel I. So if I add a E at last, what will happen? This sit become sight. Okay, so in this way every example will work. For example, WIP. Okay, if E has been added here, that's why its spelling becomes, its pronunciation becomes wipe, not whip. Similarly, smile, not smell. Like, ice cream, white. In every case there is E at last. That's why the spelling is. Okay, the encircle the correct words. I have encircled the correct word here. Please sit and or cite. Sit will be the correct. Okay, because the site means different thing. Okay, site means a place, or here he has been no uh, invited to sit. We are going to go and fly kite or kite. So kite definitely. I quit or quite. Quite means leave or quite means totally. So here I quite like that song, new song. That I totally like the new song. This is the meaning of the sentence. I am feeling bit or bite. Bit means a little. Bite means biting someone, like snake bite, dog bite, etc. Here sit, question number 5, and sight. Sit, S-I-T, sit means sitting, or sight means a place. Similarly, team or time. So time is correct, definitely. Now come to the writing section. Here, on reading this story, okay, after that you have to suppose that you are the little boy. Then, in his experience, in that boy's experience, you have to write a diary. I have given you a sample diary here. Okay, diary starts like this: Dear diary, after this a comma. Okay, today was a very special day. Mummy gave me £2 to buy some bread, butter, lemonade. But unluckily, I tumbled on gate on the park and fell down flat on fish. I was hurt and got scratches in my legs and elbows. All my footsteps down, fell down. I lost 50 pence also. I had no bus fares. I was crying loudly. Suddenly, Harris and Doreen came to me and cared me very much. They bought me the dinner and gave 50 pences for bus fare. I am very much thankful to them. I will never forget them. Okay, that means I will surely never forget. This day will be remembered all through my life. At last, your signature here. So this is the end of the second chapter with this lesson. Very soon I will come with the third chapter of your class 5. Till then, very goodbye. Thank you, and you take care.